everyone. Good evening to our day of games. I'm Richard Wilmore. We've been playing fun games that people have been screaming and yelling all day long, and now we're going to slow it down a little bit for the next couple minutes, and we're going to build a story. This is how it's going to work, and we also need your help, the viewers who are not on screen with us. A writing prompt will appear on the screen, and each person's going to get time to add one sentence to the story. And we're going to go round and round and round until we finish the story. If you watching want to comment with the next sentence in the story, do that, and you can add to the story. We are then going to transcribe that, and we're going to use it in a virtual art class with some patients, and they're going to illustrate it. So it's going to be really fun. Let's bring out all of our contestants at one time, and we'll introduce everyone when they get here. There we go. Somehow my mother made it. I can't believe it. All right, let's start with Judy. Judy's
the writer.
How do you know Hearts Need Art?
I started working with Hearts Need Art last year in July. I am the writer in residence.
Yes, and Judy, what are your office hours that people can make free appointments with you?
I have office hours every Tuesday from 10 to 12. Would love to work with any one of you.
Beautiful, thank you. Who is next? Oh, they're all super tiny, so I can't see who it is. Throw someone else up there. We're back with Cindy and Gina. Hello, ladies. Welcome to Build a Story. You want to introduce yourselves and tell them how you know about Hearts Need Art?
Me first. I'm Cindy. I know Hearts Need Art from a friend who had cancer, and she passed away, and she loved all the creativity they brought to her and the peace they gave her, so I decided to join in.
Thank you, Cindy.
And I'm Gina, and I found out about Hearts Need Art from Cindy and went to some of her art parties.
Yes, and you've hosted them, and you play all of our games, and I thank you very much.
That's my husband, Bobby, in the background.
Hi, Bob. Did he sign a release? Do we need to kick him out? Did he? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
All right, awesome. Next contestant.
We're good.
Marisa. Do you want to unmute yourself and introduce yourself and tell everybody how you know Hearts Need Art? You have to unmute yourself first. That's helpful. Marisa, you're muted. Marisa is muted. Oh, and also really good internet. All right, we'll go to the next contestant. Anthony and Bella, welcome back. You want to introduce yourselves, where you're from, and how you know Hearts Need Art?
Yeah, so my name is Anthony, and we're currently in Chicago. I know Hearts Need Art from what started off as me just wanting to make a donation to the charity. And then they were like, wait, we have an idea. We should work together. And so now that's how I know Hearts Need Art.
And here we are. We can't thank you enough for being here. Bella, you're just the sidekick.
Yep.
Yeah, this is my friend Bella.
Yep.
And she has very few words, but we're going to force you to add some words to this story. Okay. You have to use more than yes. I promise. All right, next, should we try Marisa again? See if she's back. Hi, Marisa. Oh.
Okay, hi.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Hi. Yes, I can hear you. Welcome.
Hi. My name is Marisa Lisa Castro, and I know her because I work with Hearts Need Art, and I do ukulele lessons. Currently, I'm a musician in residence. So feel free to sign up for any of the office hours. Always available from 2 to 5.
Love it. Thank you. Good luck tonight. The last person is a person who I didn't think was coming on. She is my mother. She's a cancer survivor, and I love her. And she has no idea that she's on camera, but if we want to throw Terry up there. Hi, Mom. Mom.
Hi, Richard. I do too know I'm on camera because I figured it out.
All right, good. Thank you for joining us today. Where are you from?
And I love you too.
Where are you from?
And I know about this because you work very hard. And I hear a lot about it, and you do good things for it, and it is a good program, and I'm very proud of you.
All right, thanks. Don't cry. Let's play the game.
Yeah.
This is how it's going to work. All right, if everybody can get.
Well, let's start the game then.
All right. Stop yelling at me. Once a mother, always a mother. Okay, so we're going to start with the prompt is going to come on your screen, and then Terry is first, my mom is first, so she's going to get to add to it. So the first story, or the first line of the story is, the first time my new squirrel friend came up to me, you get to finish the line.
The first time I bent down and gave him the biggest nut I could find.
The first time my new squirrel friend came up to me, I bent down and gave him the biggest nut I could find. Judy, your turn.
He was very rude and snatched it away as quickly as he could, booed at me, and ran up the tree.
All right, who's next? Cindy.
Oh my gosh. And then all of his squirrel friends wanted a nut as well.
Squirrel friends. Are those his girlfriends or his squirrel friends?
Yes, his
squirrel friends. One word? Okay.
Squirrel friends.
Love it. Anthony?
And he said, get your own nuts.
Bella?
So I ran away and tried to grab as many as I could find.
Yes. Do you think we're at yes, Elise? Not many. Oh.
I'm sorry, it was a little hard to hear the line. What was the last line?
Do we want to repeat? Let's have Bella repeat her sentence.
Yeah, I said, and then we ran away to find as many as we could find, I think. As many as we could.
Oh, okay. And then, okay, but then suddenly he met a duck.
Oh. He met a duck. Next person.
He met a duck and decided he didn't care for him. He turned around, ran the other way, and ended up running up my leg.
Oh. The squirrel's now up my leg.
Okay. Now wait, who are we talking about? Well, it was first person, it was third person, then it was second person. So, okay, ran up whose leg? Okay. I'm not sure where we are.
The squirrel is now up your leg, Judy. The squirrel is up your leg.
Okay. So I quickly grabbed him by his long bushy tail and twirled him around as fast as he could go.
This is getting
a little vicious.
Angry. This is what happens late at night. We reach 7 o'clock and everyone gets so angry after a day of games. All right, so we're now twirling him around. What happens next?
You gonna say it?
I don't know. You can say something. She was twirling. The squirrel ran up his leg, and then she was twirling it around. Now what?
The squirrel got so excited, it turned around in circles and then ran off into the woods.
Ooh. This is a very energetic squirrel. Cindy, do you have any sentence for when he gets to the woods?
And then all his duck friend followed him.
Oh, the duck friend he doesn't like. That's so sad.
Yeah, they followed him. Yeah, it's sad.
Oh, that is sad. All right, we're in the woods with the duck.
What did I say?
And then he ran into the woods with all his duck friends.
With all of his duck friends.
With his duck friend.
we thought they were gone, and we turned around to see he had gathered his squirrel and duck army.
We're now going to war? Oh, Lord. Yikes. All right, Anthony. We now have an army of ducks.
I turn around and whistle and assemble my dove army.
Is this like a peaceful dove army? Like it's going to be like all the angry squirrels? No, the doves are not. They are mad as well. Okay. We now have we're in a war in the middle of the forest with doves and squirrels and ducks.
Yeah.
All right, next person. Oh, what's that?
Well, I think the old duck wishes he would have a fuzzy tail because I think the squirrel is being.
Oh, and she's gone. Oh, bye.
That lady was in.
Marisa.
Hello.
Hi,
Okay.
hi.
Song.
Hi. You're also cutting out. All right. I didn't hear what you said, and you keep freezing. So we will go to the next
Okay,
screen.
so I said,
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
I can't tell if you're frozen or if you're not
I
frozen.
said, and so they began to chant.
Everybody began to chat. Everybody in the army.
Chanted.
Oh no. Yeah, everybody began to chant a fight song.
Oh, a fight song. Right, we're all prepping to go to war with a fight song. Okay, Judy.
So weird.
But they were all chanting off tune. Everyone was off tune. And the owl in the tree said, "Stop it."
Right, we now have an angry owl who's screaming at everybody because they're all off tune and they all need to get it together. Perfect.
Go. I'm not paying attention.
After that, it was quiet and peaceful in the woods, and the bunnies started gathering around.
We finally are back to peace. Thank you, Gina, for bringing it around and making it peaceful. Cindy?
Oh my goodness. And they all started to sing Kumbaya.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Next screen.
And the owl and the duck and the squirrels and the doves gathered in a circle around the pretty forest fairies to celebrate the end of the war.
That was a quick war. I love it. It didn't even. It ended before it began, and that's beautiful.
Right. That's how it works.
Yes.
And as I'm watching this, I think to myself, no one's ever going to believe me.
Perfect. Next screen. Oh. Melissa might be singing the song for us. I'm not sure what's going on.
She's frozen.
Okay, Melissa is frozen. Let's go to the next
Sorry,
screen.
I couldn't hear. Oh no.
Can we go to the next screen? I think Melissa's having some trouble. There we go. Judy.
Hello?
We're all with the fairies singing Kumbaya, but you're muted. You're muted.
She was
Okay. But once again, the owl's ears pained him because even the fairies were off tune.
Oh, darn fairies, always off tune.
Oh, back to you.
Back to you, Gina.
Hmm. But he didn't care.
We can hear you.
All of a sudden, the fox came out of the woods and said, "Let's make some s'mores."
Ooh, I love s'mores. Cindy?
Oh. And we're going to use peanut butter and dark chocolate and Kit Kats.
Oh,
And have a great time to be had by all.
I want to come to Cindy's house when she's making s'mores. I've never put peanut butter on a s'more, and it's all I kind of want right now.
It's Reese's peanut butter cups, actually. You put
I
that.
need like graham cracker, Reese's peanut butter cup, marshmallow still.
Yes.
Oh, Cindy, we need to have a party.
Yeah, we've got a fire out here right now. You can
what,
come over.
what are we doing here? All right, next screen. We're now making s'mores out of Reese's peanut butter cups.
You go first.
The foxes knew what they were doing in order to eliminate the rest.
Oh no. Bella?
They're going to eliminate the rest.
Foxes got s'mores.
It's so
And then
mean.
the foxes knew what they were doing to eliminate everyone else.
By giving them a s'more. Oh. So everybody started whispering to each other, "Don't eat the s'more. Don't eat the s'more."
Oh no. Our s'mores like contaminated with something. This is not going to go well. Who's the next screen?
So funny.
Vanessa, that's you. Okay, it's not Vanessa.
There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, can you hear me? Okay. So, in the s'mores peanut butter cups,
And she's gone. Okay, in the s'mores peanut butter cups. I don't know where we were going, but she can finish that later. Next screen. Now I want a peanut butter cup.
there.
Judy is muted. You're still muted, Judy. Still muted. Judy, you're muted.
And I was doing so well. I'm sorry.
You probably finished the story. It was a great story. I could feel like I was reading your lips. You should turn it into a book.
But it was too late. All the ducks and the doves and all the squirrels, other than the first one, had already taken a bite of the s'mores and they all died.
Oh,
Sad.
sad.
Is that the end of the story, or is there more to this story? We still have one squirrel left. Please tell me something positive happens to this lonely squirrel who has no friends. Who's next? Whose screen is next?
Okay. And then I woke up and realized it was all a dream and my squirrel friend was still in the tree.
Oh, I love a good dream.
Good
I'm glad
job.
that was a dream because that's a nightmare what just happened there.
Yes.
We might have to edit that a little before we bring it to a hospital to have patients illustrated. We might have to have some creative edits. We'll have Judy, our writer in residence.
Sorry about that.
Well, she's the one that killed everyone, so I'm not quite sure if we're gonna have her help us with the editing of this, but maybe someone else. That's our story. That's Build a Story.
I'm sticking to it.
That is our story, and I have to stick to it because it's live and we can't go back and fix it. So thank you all for contributing to our story. It'll hopefully be illustrated soon. We're going to be back at 8 o'clock playing a really fun version of Pictionary, kind of called Draw What. So if you want to play that game with us, it's our final game of the night. Message here or send us a comment here, send us a message, and join us for that fun game. You'll need a paper and a pencil. Thanks, contestants.
Thank you, Richard.
Bye, everyone. I want to tell you about our musical e-cards that are really, really cute. They're on our website at heartsneedart.org/e-cards. They are music videos, basically, that all of our musicians recorded, and you can send them to anyone you want. All you need is an email address. And the fun part is when you send one to someone, a patient or a caregiver also gets a song. So it's a win-win for everyone. Here's a little sample video for you.
Have yourself the merry little Christmas. Let your heart be.
And that's Melissa, who you saw and sort of heard during Build a Story. And I promised her video is a lot better than what just happened today during our game. So go on the website, heartsneedart.org/ecards and send one of those or all of them to people you love. We will see you in a little bit for the last game of the evening. Thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.